මේ පිරිසගේ channels වලින් අපිත් එක්ක සම්බන්ධ වෙනවා. ඉතින් හැමෝම එක්ක එකතු වෙන්න තියෙන හොඳම විදිහ තමයි social media, digital media. Oh, Mahadia.
Yes. Hello.
Over to Mahadia now. So we come back to you later again, Lucky.
Hi, Shani.
Hi, Mahadia. I'm
Yes,
so
hello.
glad to have you here, and
Thank
special
you.
thanks for actually, she helped me a lot to arrange this today, introducing other participants. So thank you very much.
My pleasure, and I'm having
Mahadia
fun.
is one of active social influencers in Qatar, and we are very proud of you, as well as about the others as well. So Mahadia, so I have a question for you.
Yes.
So you're a motivational speaker, and with regards to your personal life, you're a mom. So,
Yes, I am.
I have seen most of the accounts, channels, they promote parenting as well. So how do you take this? How do you talk
To
about
be
this?
very honest,
Yes.
I don't think I'm that great parent to promote parenting just because I'm a mom. I've been working since I was 16, and most of my life, since the time I was 16, I've been living in Hong Kong, and life has been really crazy over there. So I have not lived in Sri Lanka as much, and then I came over to Qatar. So for me, I cannot endorse something or promote something which I don't believe in, right? Not that I don't believe in, but I'm not
You're
good
not
at
into it.
I'm not into it.
Okay.
I'm not good at
So
right?
shall we talk about what you are into it then?
I'm into making the world a better place for everybody, including myself.
With your
right?
positive thoughts and positive vibes,
I would
right?
rather say that I had to go through a very hard time in life. There was one phase in my life that I was like I always say, I was born with a silver spoon. Life was all cushy and everything was great. But then when you're so protected and when you hit rock bottom at a point in your life, you're like, what the hell's happening? And I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to say that. What's happening? And no one's there to help you. And then I woke up one day and I had to build myself from scratch. And when I did that with the help of my husband, I have to, thank him, Shafraz, because he was there.
Hi
holding my
Shafraz,
hand.
it's a
Hi,
struggle for
Shafraz.
you.
I know he's watching. Yeah, so we went through a pretty bad patch. Then I came back to Qatar and I decided that I have to build it. I practically looked at myself and said, I need to do it. I need to build myself up because nobody else is going to do that for me. So that's when I decided there are countless people out there who are going through similar stories like mine. And I want to tell all of them that you need to stand up for yourself.
I believe in that
And
too.
nobody else is going to do
Yes.
that. And I was in social media, but prior to COVID, I used to do a lot of motivational talks, lecture, and I do psychology training and all. I basically work as well full time. And when COVID happened, I thought, why not use social media to network and talk about it? And eventually, it was only during March I actually started talking. I wouldn't call myself an influencer. I believe all of us are influencers, right, in a different way.
Definitely,
But
yeah.
I believe that I'm somebody that if I reach out my stories with confidence and say, it's okay, I've made mistakes, but I can still rise like a phoenix. Like, it's fine. So this is what I'm hoping to, establish. And this is what, then I started my media channel called Shafma Diaries.
I was just about to ask about
Yes.
that. Yeah.
So I
what's
want
it
to
all
talk about that because eventually I just started to blog about my travel and all that, and then I thought, okay, there are a lot of unsung heroes because today I'm not against celebrities or bloggers or anybody, but there are lots of females out there, and I'm not a feminist. I'm saying female because we are not given that much of an opportunity as men, right? So what I thought was it's important there
No
are
offense
lots
for
of
you,
women.
to you both.
No, I have nothing. Men are very strong, but I guess everything's given to you on a silver platter sometimes, and certain things like freedom is not celebrated. It's not, right? So we celebrate it. So I just got this idea one fine day, and I called Nazma, and I said, I still remember, Nazma, I have a plan like this. I want to start doing live shows with women and talk about, people who are behind social media, people who made a difference to the community. She said, okay, let's do it.
And I would like to talk about your new initiation what do you call it?
Yes,
Sorry,
social content.
yes, you can invite all of the audience.
Yeah,
now.
so
It's the right
basically,
time, I
guys,
guess.
we started this channel, Nazma and I, basically the social media handle, but we want it to eventually evolve into a community platform. We are recruiting members as well to empower women, community event, and basically a networking platform for social media influencers, because we believe if we can join in micro influencers from different communities, we can make a bigger impact.
That's a great idea.
Right, and
අපි
yeah.
ගිනුමේ නම පොඩ්ඩක් නැවත මතක් කරමුද?
The Social Panthers. So
The Social Panthers.
okay, so it evolved from like mad duos, dancing monkeys to social panthers.
Everything over. That's පුළුවන්.
That's one, yeah, right from the song. And yeah.
Instagram platform එකේ නේද තියෙන්නේ?
Yes,
Facebook එකේ තියෙනවා.
Instagram එකේ තියෙනවා.
ඉතින් ඔබටත් පුළුවන් එකතු වෙන්න Social Panthers.
The social panthers.
Social
yeah.
Panthers account එකත් එක්ක ඉතින් මහදියා බලාගෙන ඉන්නවා ඕගලන්ගේ නේද ඒ තොරතුරු විස්තර අනිත් අයට අපේ අනිකුත් ප්‍රජාවේ ඉන්න අනිත් අයට ගෙන එන්නට ඉතින් Mahadi, I have another question for you. Now, to be in this digital media as a social influencer, you need a lot of skills. Technical, analytical presentation, and so many other skills. So how would you manage these? And you have to be updated on
I'm technically, yes,
yeah.
definitely agree with you, Ishani.
Yes,
you
yes.
have to be updated. As in any profession, you have to be, right?
Yeah.
But for me, like, I'm a technical dad, right? I
So
do
it's easy
research.
for you.
Yeah,
So
but
how
I
about the people
research.
out there that who is not a
Everybody,
good
like what
tech
I'm
guy?
trying to say is all of us are dads in a different way. But that
දෙකත්
doesn't-
හරි දන්නේ නැත්නම් හරි Instagram account එකක් open කරන්න දන්නේ නැහැ YouTube එකක් එහෙම ඉන්නවා කට්ටිය. එතකොට
Definitely.
ඒගොල්ලෝ කොහොමද ඉස්සරහට යන්නේ?
ඔයගොල්ලන් හිතන්න එපා මට Instagram දන්නේ නැහැ, මට කතා කරන්න දන්නේ නැහැ, මට
එහෙම හිතන ගොඩක් අය ඉන්නවා. කොහොමද
ඉන්නවා.
ඔයගොල්ලන් අවවාද කරන්නේ?
ඉතින්
උපදෙස්
ඔයගොල්ලන්
දෙන්න.
ඇවිල්ලා හුඟක් Google is the best university research කරන්න. friend කෙනෙක් දන්නවා නම් ඒගොල්ලන්ගෙන් අහන්න පුළුවන්. නැත්නම් bloggers ලා ඉන්නවා නම් we are very friendly, approach us, ask us how to do it. Because everybody has a place in this world. So just because I'm even talking to the bloggers and all the celebrities, don't just think, you know, this is my platform. Everyone has a place and you can develop your skills. But maybe like, see, I can never be a makeup artist because she's really great at.
I'll teach you.
No, what I'm saying is she might have a talent, but I can still wear my makeup.
Yeah.
So it's nothing
She's
like
at the
you can
professional
do it.
level
She's
of
the
it, so
professional.
we are so good at in our own pace,
Whole
right?
thing, right? Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Mahadev. We'll come back to you later. Nazma, it's your turn now.
Yeah.
The sweet voice. I think you can lean forward.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, now people can see you clearly because I was covering you, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, so you're the queen now of henna.
Yes, henna crown.
Why do they call you like that?
Because I do henna crown for the patient who are going through chemotherapy. So,
So as a social responsibility.
yes, I have started my henna page called Qatar Henna Studio. So people know by that name. So people don't know who is behind that page. So I have featured on Al Jazeera and news was came in Manorama News and in Indian News.
Congratulations on
yeah,
that.
thank you. They have mentioned that I'm an Indian, so I want to say that I'm Sri Lankan.
She wants specifically say Sri Lanka කියන කෑට නැවත කියන්න ඕනේ. ඇව මුණ ගැහුණු වෙලාවෙත් අය කිව්වා අනේ කියන්න මම Sri Lankan කියලා.
Yes,
So
I was
we are
waiting
proud
for,
of you.
yeah,
We
yeah,
are
I'm very
absolutely
proud. Yeah,
proud
I
of
was
you.
waiting for this interview.
And she's
Past
proud of
3
being a
years.
Sri Lankan, isn't it?
Yeah, Sinhalen kata karana.
Oh.
Because it's our mother tongue, right?
Oh,
we have to
I'm very-
yeah,
oh.
I'm learning up to Sinhalen kata karana. I'm really happy to talk in Sinhala today. Yeah,
I gave you a chance, so you have to
Yeah.
thank me for that.
Thank you. Thank you. So that's how it started. So after that, I have went through cyberbullying. After news was came and කෙනෙක් මට message කරලා කිව්වා කොහොමද hijab දාගෙන මෙහෙම කෙනෙකුට එන දාන්නේ why can't you introduce hijab and all that stuff. So she bullied me very badly. After that, it took it took 1 year, like 1 year to
For you to come back from that?
yes.
Did it hit you? Did it hit you?
Yeah. It's
It
with
did.
me. So that's how started my Light Up page in 2020 in March, Women's Day.
So similar scenario, like similar story as Mahania's.
Yes.
So there is one situation, one point in our life that turns around the whole life, right?
Yeah. So මම හිතුවා එයාට මාව පළහට දාන්න පුළුවන්
ඔව්.
නම් මම
මගේ තියෙන හැකියාවත් එක්ක talents එක්ක
අනිත් women's ලව උඩට ගන්නවා.
Hmm.
So that's why whole initiative came as Light Up.
It's
So
very
under
nice, very interesting.
yeah, under ඉන්න කෙනෙකුට showing the light.
Light Up 2020. ඉතින් ඔබට පුළුවන් ඒ ගිණුමත් එක්කත් එකතු වෙන්න. You can follow Light Up 2020 and also Queen.
No,
Queen
it's called Qatari Henna Studio.
It's called Qatari
It's my,
Henna.
Yeah, it's my profession.
Qatari Henna Crown.
Yeah, no, Qatari Henna Studio. It's
Qatari
my
Henna
page
Studio.
name.
Oh.
I do henna crown for free for the patients who are going through chemotherapy and other patient patients. And all.
I remember we worked on one project together.
Yeah,
Very
it's
interesting.
called I Love Myself. Yeah, it's my first project with Lucky.
Yes.
We did
2
together.
years ago, you said.
So it's a small world, right? So we are
Yeah,
networking
it's
with
exactly
each
2
other
years ago.
in different ways.
Yeah.
Different ways. And today it's an amazing session. Oh, මම හිතන්නේ අද මේ වැඩසටහන ඉතාම වැදගත්. මොකද ඔබට පේනවා ඇති digital media තුලින් කොහොමද තව කෙනෙක්ට උදව් කරන්නේ, තව කෙනෙක්ව motivate කරන්නේ, උත්තේජනය කරන්නේ ඉස්සරහට යන්න. දැන් ඇය නස්මා ඒ වගේම මහදියා තමන්ගේ ඒ ජීවිත කතාවත් එක්ක තමන්ගේ හිත නැවතුණු තැන, හිත කඩා වැටුණු තැන, එතනින් ඉස්සරහට කොහොමද හිටියටත් වඩා තවත් තැනකට ගිහිලා තියෙන්නේ. අද වෙනකොට තමන්ගේ ජීවිතේට වගේම තවත් ජීවිත රසකට ඒ වගේම ඉස්සරහ පරම්පරාවටත් ඔවුන් උදව් වෙනවා. මම හිතන්නේ motivation is
මගේ
key.
Light Up එක මම first තනියම
I like the name,
Yes.
Light Up.
first එක පටන් ගත්තා ඊට පස්සේ මහදියක් අමත් එක්ක කතා කරා එයාටත් ඒ වගේම motivation එකක් තියෙනවා උදව් කරන්න. So we both came together to do pandas. So that's how
Social Panthers started.
Yeah, so ladies, please join the Social Panthers account. You can follow and you can get to know more about them. And please join the society.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We will
Ruby.
think about that.
I'll think about that, yeah.
Okay, over to you now. Thank you, Nasma. Thank you very much.
Yes.
I think both of you can get together and open something like that for the men then.
We are
Yeah.
Jaguars.
Yeah.
That was a good
Yeah. So, Samira, if I ask you then හැමෝටම social media වල ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා. දැන් ඔයාලා YouTube වල මොනවද ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවද? ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් සමහර අය the comments ගොඩක් එනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ
මම හිතන්නේ මේ අපි අහමු සමීරකින් කොහොමද YouTube එකෙන් දැන් අපි කියනවානේ මොනිටයිස් කරනවා කියලා. කොහොමද ඒ එතනට එන්නේ, ඒ පියවරට එන්නේ, එතනින් එහාට කොහොමද ගිණුම හැන්ඩල් කරන්නේ තමන්ගේ YouTube account එක හැන්ඩල් කරන්නේ කියලා. මම හිතන්නේ ඒක තමයි වැදගත්
copyrights
අහගෙන
එනවනේ.
ඉන්නවා.
YouTube වල ගොඩක් copyrights
අපි පොඩ්ඩක් ඒ ගැන කතා කරමුද සමීර?
මොනිටයිසේෂන් ගැන කතා කරොත් අපි channel එකක් පටන්ගෙන channel එකේ first
මොනිටයිසේෂන් පටන් ගන්න පුළුවන් subscribers ලා කී දෙනෙක් ඉන්න ඕනද මිනිමම්?
1000ක්
ඒ අවම වශයෙන් 1000ක් ඉන්නවා.
1000ක් ඉන්නවා.
ඔබේ YouTube account එකේ YouTube ගිණුමේ අවම වශයෙන් subscribers ලා 1000ක් හිටියොත් ඔබට පුළුවන් මොනිටයිස් කරන්න.
ඊටත් එක්කම ඒ 1000 සම්පූර්ණ වෙනවත් එක්කම ඔයා දාන content වල watching hours 4000 complete වෙන්න ඕනේ. ඒ දෙකම එකට වෙන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට ඒ කියන්නේ අවුරුද්දක්
මමත් දැනගෙන හිටියේ නෑ ගැන අත්තටම.
ඒ කියන්නේ channel එකක් පටන් අරන් අවුරුද්දක් ඇතුළත watching hours 4000 complete වෙන්නත් ඕන. ඊට පස්සේ ඒත් එක්කම 1000 subscribers reach වෙන්නත් ඕන. ඒ stage එකට ආවට පස්සේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් YouTube එකෙන් කරන්නේ අපේ channel එක ඒගොල්ලෝ review කරනවා. review කරන්නේ ඔයා මොකද කරන content එක. ඒක copyright වෙන එකක්.
ඒ කියන්නේ මේ content එක in detail බලනවද YouTube company එකේ?
of course. ඒක මොකද ඒගොල්ලෝ එක check කරන්නේ අපි දාන content එක අපි වෙන කෙනෙක්ගෙන් අරන් දාන එකක්ද? අපි වෙන කෙනෙක්ගේ වීඩියෝ එකක් download කරලා අපේ channel එක දානවාද? ඒක අනිවාර්යෙන් review එකක් කරලා තමයි ඒගොල්ලෝ ඒක approve කරන්නේ. ඒක approve වුණාට පස්සෙත් අපි ඒකට concern කරන්න ඕන. මොකද අපි ඒකට monetization වුණා කියලා අපිට හැමදේම දාන්න බෑ. ඒක අපි නිතරම ඒ කියන්නේ අපේම දෙයක් දාන්න තමයි අපි
original content එකක් වෙන්න ඕනේ.
ඒ කියන්නේ අපි වෙන කෙනෙක්ගේ දෙයක් දාලා අපි එකෙන් සල්ලි හම්බ කරනවා නම් ඒක ඇත්තටම
it's not ethical.
of course. ඉතින් ඒක තමයි ඒ කියන්නේ මේක YouTube එකේ දැනට අවුරුදු 2කට හෝ 3කට කලින් මේ වගේ රූල් එකක් තිබ්බේ නැහැ. YouTube කියන එක popular වෙලා එද්දි ගොඩාක් duplicate channels ආවා, ගොඩාක් fake channels ආවා. ඒවත් එක්ක තමයි YouTube එකෙන් day by day. කියන්නේ දැන් ඕක මේ වෙනකොට තියෙන rule එක. හැබැයි හෙට වෙනකොට මේක වෙනස් වෙන්න පුළුවන්.
තවත් ඔවුන්ගේ නීති රීති තද වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මොකද මේ තියෙන තත්ත්වයක් එක්කනේ. අපේ YouTube channel එක subscribersලා add කරගන්න එක ලේසි නෑ. කොහොමද මේ විදිහට ඔබ සාර්ථක විදිහට දැන් ඔබේ ගිණුමේ කී දෙනෙක් ඉන්නවද subscribersලා?
මගේ දැනට ඉන්නවා 13.9k.
ඒ කියන්නේ 14000 ගානක් ඉතින්.
ඔව්. ඇත්තටම
කොහොමද මේ විදිහට ඒ වගේ තත්ත්වයකට ආව? ඉතින් අහගෙන ඉන්න අය කැමති වෙයි දැනගන්න. ඉතින් මේ රහස්
ඇත්තට මේකේ රහසක් නැහැ. මම channel එක දැනට පටන් අරන් අවුරුදු දෙකකට වැඩි. මම 2000 නෑ අවුරුදු එකමාරක් වගේ වෙනවා.
එහෙනම් ඔබ අති සාර්ථකයි. අවුරුදු එකමාරක් ඇතුළත මේ වගේ නේද subscribers 13000ක් ඉන්නවා කියන්නේ YouTube channel එක. ඒසි නෑ.
මගේ channel එකේ YouTubersලා වැඩි වෙන්න පටන් ගත්තේ දැනට මාස 6කට 7කට වගේ උඩදී. ඒ කියන්නේ මම එතකන් මගේ content දැම්මා. හැබැයි reach උන්නේ නැහැ.
ඇයි දැන් reach වෙන්නේ? මොකද්ද ඔබ හිතන විදිහට හේතුව?
reach වෙන්න එක හේතුවක් තමයි අපේ දැන් අපි pandemic කියන එක අපි directly hit වුණ trend එකක් තමයි travel trend එක කියන එක. එතකොට මම ඒකට එන updates ඒ කියන්නේ pandemic එකේදී අපි මොනවද කරන්න ඕනේ, pandemic එකේදී flight cancellation ගැන මම කතා කරා. airport අපේ ලංකාවේ airport එක දැනටත් වහලා තියෙන්නේ ලංකාවට එන අයට. ඉතින් ඒක ගැන අපි ගොඩක් hope තියන් හිටියා. ඒ කියන්නේ June 1st open කරනවා කිව්වා. ඒ වගේ updates ආවා අපිට.
ඒ කියන්නේ සමීර කියන්නේ audience එක බලාපොරොත්තු වුණු news තමයි ඔබ දුන්නේ. තොරතුරු තමයි.
අනිවාර්යෙන්ම. මොකද අපි information එකක් දෙනකොට එක්ක government එකකින් දෙන එකක් නැත්නම්
reliable information.
අනිවාර්යෙන්ම. මොකද channel එකක දැන් මම කියන දේ ඒක audience එකට හරි දෙයක් වෙන්න ඕනේ. මම fake එකක් කියනවා නම් ඒක අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම මගේ audience එක මම නොමග යීමක් කරන්නේ. ඒක නිසා මම නිතරම කොට කරන්නේ එක්කෝ අපි travel agent කෙනෙක් විදියට මම වැඩ කරන්නේ travel agent කෙනෙක් ගාව. එතකොට අපිට normally travel updates එනවා, daily updates එනවා. එතකොට ඒ වගේ දෙයක් මම airline එකකින් එන document එකක් ඒක 100% නිවැරදි නම් විතරයි මම YouTube එකට දාලා ඒක ගැන කතා කරන්නේ.
මම හිතන්නේ හොඳ විස්තරයක් ඔබ කිව්වේ. තමන්ගේ YouTube ගිණුමේ සමාජ මාධ්‍ය ඔබේ ගිණුමේ social media account එකේ ඔබ පළ කරන ඒ තොරතුරු අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම සත්‍ය තොරතුරු විය යුතුයි. ඒත් එක්කම audience එකට වැදගත් තොරතුරු වෙන්න ඕනේ. ඒත් එක්කම යාවත් කාලින තොරතුරු up to date තොරතුරු වෙන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට තමයි ඔබේ ගිණුම ඒ අදාළ audience එකට යන්නේ. නේද? ඔව් බොහොමත්ම ස්තුතියි. ඒ වගේම සුබ පැතුම්. මම හිතන්නේ ඔබ අති සාර්ථක YouTuber කෙනෙක් නේද? So we are very happy to have you. අපිට ඉතාම ආඩම්බරයි අද එක්ක ඔබ එකතු වුණාට.
about sharing.
Wait 1 minute, you have the mic.
Because I have a question about sharing once the monetization happen, then if you have a copyright content, it gets shared between two. There's something like
Of
that,
course.
right? How does that work?
Of course. If I'm taking your YouTube video and if I download it and upload to my channel,
Okay.
you will get the notification.
Right, okay.
So actually it's a new feature
Yeah.
and good feature.
It's a good feature.
Yes.
So the original creator also gets to share the monetization. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you Samira. මම හිතන්නේ ඉතාම වැදගත් තොරතුරු රසක් එකතු කරා Samira. Thank you very much. Okay, getting back to Lucky.
Yeah.
Lucky, so since you're mostly into the Qatari society, the local society, so this is an Arab nation, we are in the Arab region. So what is the atmosphere in Qatar with regards to social media? Because our audience might be thinking, is it okay to, go to that extent in the social media? What are your thoughts? What are your advice?
Well, to talk about an extent, there's always limitations when it comes to any field, I feel. And social media in an Arab country, there are certain restrictions, limitations, I would say, but it's not like mentioned anywhere. You're supposed to dress this way or you're not supposed to post this, that, but it's your own responsibility. You have to take it upon yourself to filter out things and post, because you don't want any negative attention on your posts, as I mentioned earlier. But yeah, negative attention and all these comments will come towards you regardless. But the thing is, it becomes your responsibility. But yeah, I've heard of stories where in some other countries where people have got deported, have got a ban from social media for posting unethical things.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, that's what I know. That's what I follow when I post things on my social media.
Thank you, Lucky. Okay, over to Mahathir again. So, final question to Mahathir. So, now, as we mentioned that we are in Qatar, Arab nation, and also not even in Qatar. Overall, if you take Asian countries and some other countries, so there are a couple of people, a category, traditional people. So, digital media is like something that is unusual, that they are not conversant of. So, how do you cater the traditional community?
I want to understand the question. Are you saying the content that we provide
Exactly.
for the
Yes,
traditional
and the audience,
community
as well.
audience?
Yes. How would you promote social media to the traditional community?
See,
To
it
people who are
depends.
not user friendly with the digital media.
Today, I think everybody is user. My mom uses Facebook and Instagram, and not everybody maybe, but she does post on, and quite a lot of people are familiar with the social media. But I think if my community that I'm trying to give the information has a certain sensitivity towards a certain subject, I should be aware of how I'm going to get it. And what do I actually want to establish? Like he said, because even though travel logging is a very popular thing, he decided to do technical things. So he was not concerned about, how it would be received, but it has been received well. So I need to decide if I'm going to do it because the popularity wants it, okay? People always review products, and I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm very choosy about it, right? And I'm very sensitive about, I do live in a Qatar market, so I have to be sensitive about the culture, and also I have to
Even
be
if you take Sri Lanka, it's the case. So there's a certain
yeah, there is a
categories.
culture. You have to be certainly, you have to be
So how do you
sensitive about
cater?
it.
How do you handle that category?
I
Or you
personally,
just no.
no. The thing is, it depends. If I'm sensitive to something, or am I being arrogant, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm like, let's say, if I'm supposed to talk or not talk about certain, okay, I can't even use the word yet. Okay, certain preferences of certain people, right? In Sri Lanka, we talk about it. But here you cannot. Okay, living together.
Yeah.
That's a subject that we cannot talk about here, right? Even though it's accepted. So I would not talk about it, even though maybe I support it. I might not talk about it on my social media,
ඇත්තටම
right? That's what I'm
ලංකාවේ
saying.
දැන් තත්ත්වය ගොඩක් වෙලාවට ඕක. කියන්නේ මම කතා කරන්න කැමති. නමුත් කතා නොකරින් ඔය කෝඩේ
නෑ,
නෑ.
එහෙම මං
මොකද
හිතන්නේ
මම- ඔව්, මගේ නමට හොඳ
නෑ.
නෑ. මගේ නම කැත වෙනවා.
නම
මගේ ගැන
කියලා
කතා-
මං හිතන්නේ
අනිත්
නෑ. and
අන්න
නම
ඒක.
කියලා අපි හිතන්න එක හොඳ නෑ. දැන් ඔයා strongly believe කරනවා නම් එකක්, then I think you should talk about it. Hari, if you want to talk about, let's say
අනිත් අය මං ගැන මොනව හිතයිද? දැන් මේක
No, I don't think about
especially කාන්තාවන්නේ ගොඩක් වෙලාවට විශේෂ කාන්තා. Yeah.
No, because I think one thing that I want to tell even the audience, get away from that fear, people will judge us.
Yeah.
Because if you're in that fear, that stigma, people will judge, people will corner me. You are your comfort zone, right? And
Definitely,
people
definitely.
who like you will get attracted to you.
People judge you regardless.
Regardless, I'm covered. They ask me, you're covered and you talk loud. You covered and you dance. You covered and maybe she's not covered. You're not covered. So there is
we have to
judge you in any way.
exactly.
Yeah, even in
So-
my story, I have
Okay.
done another
Yes,
for another
yes.
woman. She's even in Martina, even mosque. Even people judge me.
I want to talk about one recent thing. My husband actually, he stopped singing 8 years ago, and I pushed him to start singing. You know about it. So he just released his song with Fauzia Ones now, and he's doing 4 musicals in Sri Lanka, and there's a lot of new noise around it. My production house, I'm doing it, and also so then people actually had the audacity of. They were nice enough to message me and say, what are you doing? You had a boundary. I think he's going to cross the boundary. You're getting him to do shows with girls. Or
Okay.
it's not Islamic. Or, how are you going to handle it when he starts talking to them? Duh! You know, I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, that's to give an example. People will ask you questions.
Definitely, yes.
Okay, because that's your boundary. But my boundary stops where I hurt somebody else's boundary, right? Social media is such.
Yes.
Thank you. That was really insightful. Oh, ඉතින් කාල වේලාවත් ගිහලා මම හිතන්නේ අපි විනාඩි 30ක් විතර ඔව් අට අවස්ථාවක් තියෙනවා.
Then you do photography.
Yeah.
In Qatar, there are a lot of restrictions regarding photography, especially
Because I'm a
outdoor.
freelancer, I don't do it in professionally.
Okay.
For only Instagram. For my purpose only, I do.
So do you do it for public as well, or it's just
No,
for yourself?
for myself.
Okay, that's. And I have a question for you too. Makeup wise,
Yes.
new trends. How do you follow? Like when you go to Google and you try makeup new trends, like there's so many. How do you?
Filter and skim and scan and stick to what I want. Okay, so basically I'm kind of specialized in natural makeup, which is why I get booked for so many fashion shows.
We
even
can see
like
that from your face.
so like negotiate your models when they are flown over to Qatar. They want me to do their makeup for their private fashion shows. I would say new trends කියලා ගත්තොත් ඕනම තරම් දේවල් Google එකේ හොයලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. රතු පාට eyeshadow guy, නිල් පාට lipstick guy, rainbows. But what I would always ask any lady, because the majority ladies would apply makeup, right? Let's not go there, but stick to neutral shades, a natural makeup. Natural makeup එකක් දාපුවම තමුන්ගේ වයස උනත් අඩු කරලා පෙන්නනවා. වැඩිපුර මොනවද කියන්නේ පාප ගාලා වගේ layers නෑ එහෙම කට්ටිය ඉන්නවා මගේ clients සමහර කට්ටිය ඉන්නවා එක layer එකක් දාමන පස්සේ තවත් ගන්න කියලා. And I'm like, okay, I'm getting paid, so I do that, but මම මගේ honest opinion එකක් දෙනවා. Better not do this because ඔයාගේ වයස තව වැඩිපුර පෙන්නනවා. ඒකින්ද හැමතිස්සෙම අලුත් ට්‍රෙන්ඩ් එකක් නෙමෙයි. ඒක තමයි හැමදාම ඉස්සරහට පවතින ට්‍රෙන්ඩ් එකක් වෙන්නේ natural makeup.
අනිත් එක මේකප් තෝරනකොට දැන් සමහර අය ගොඩක් කියම තෝරන්න දන්නේ නැහැ. Or tips තියෙනවා.
Okay, like a quick tip I would give you, like for an example, if you want to select the perfect foundation shade for yourself, ගිහිල්ලා මම කරන trick එකක් තමයි when that is when I select for myself. But foundation එකක් ගන්න ඕනේ on your jawline. Right? Not on your face, not on your neck, it has to be on the jawline. ගිහිල්ලා මම එක සැරේ ගන්නෙත් නැහැ. මගේ clients වලත් මම කියන්නේ ඒකයි. එක්කෝ sample එකක් ඉල්ල ගන්න. නැත්නම් ඒක ගාලා go check your face, the shade actually in natural light and also in artificial light. Because ගොඩක් makeup ගන්න තැන් වල ගොඩක් lights වැඩිපුර තියෙනවා. So එළියට ගියාට පස්සේ තමුන්ව පේන්නේ වෙනස්ම විදියකට. So මම එක සැරේ කවදාවත් makeup product එකක් ගන්න advice කරන්නෙත් නැහැ. Lightings දෙකේම check කරන්න, and also you have to apply it on the jawline. That's the only tip I would.
I have a question. Since we're into makeup,
Bring on.
tinted foundation
Yes.
versus what's better for day wear? Is it tinted foundation? They talk about a lot, right? Or
You mean high coverage, full coverage foundation?
HD, that's HD,
HD,
foundation,
okay.
right? There's tinted moisturizers.
You mean like what is it called? Yeah, the BB cream. A BB cream is basically you can make your own BB cream at home. That's basically a mixture of your sunscreen and your foundation. That's it. I mean, this is like a marketing tactic that they say, you know, BB cream, go buy this. But no, get your own foundation shade. Mix it with your either.
BB cream, people are gonna like, you know.
No, yeah, sorry about that. I might end up losing followers, but yeah, that's the trick. I mean, the thing is, tamunge foundation shade එක tamunde හදාගත්තට පස්සේ moisturizer cream රැට නම් දවල්ට නම් sunscreen එක mix කරලා ගන්න එච්චරයි. Yeah, and it gives a very light coverage. Makeup ගොඩක් ගන්න අකමැති කට්ටියට ඒක තමයි trick එක. But there's lots more I could share about makeup. Log into my page, follow me, and I could talk about it. Call me. Yeah, did a bit of marketing.
No, that's why we all are here. Oh, ඉතින් ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා මම හිතන්නේ කාලේ වෙලාවට සෑහෙන්න ගෙවුණා නේද? අතරම නවත්තන්න හිතෙන්නේ ඒ තරම් මේ interesting session එකක් අපි ආයෙ දවසක මේ වගේ එකතු වෙමු. තවත්
digital jam.
අපි තවත් අලුත් පිරිසක් එකතු කරගන්න පුළුවන් නේද සමීර? මම හිතන්නේ සමීරගේ විස්තරات සෑහෙන්න වැදගත් වුණා හැමෝගේම ඒ වගේම ජීවකගේ. ඉතින් ජීවකට වැඩි කතා කරන්න අවස්ථාව ලැබුණ නැද්ද මන් දන්නේ අපිට කාල වේලාව තමයි හරස් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. කොහොම නැත් ඉතින් ස්තුතියි හැමෝටම අපිත් එක්ක එකතු වෙලා හිටිය හැමෝටම. ඉතින් අමතක කරන්න එපා මේ අයගේ Instagram pages ඒ වගේම Facebook pages ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ digital media handles follow කරන්න. නැවතත් අපි මතක් කරමු සමීර ජයරංගගේ Travel with SJ ඒ වගේම ජීවක සමරකෝන් Lucky Yellow and then Mahathir Farooq and then here Nazma Mazar. Oh, ඉතින් ඔබට පුළුවන් ගිහිල්ලා ඔවුන්ගේ social media accounts follow කරන්න. ඉතින් ඒගොල්ලන් පිළිබඳ වැඩිපුර විස්තර දැනගන්න මම හිතන්නේ ශ්‍රේෂ්ඨයන් කිහිපයක ඉන්න කීප දෙනෙක්. ඉතින් මම හිතනවා වැදගත් වෙන්න ඇති කියලා ඒ තොරතුරු වැඩිපුර විස්තර දැනගන්න නම් ඉතින් අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම account එක follow කරන්නම වෙනවා. ඒතකොට දිනපතාම
මම කරා වගේ.
ඔව්.
Follow us and we'll follow you.
Yes, yes, exactly. Yes, so social media is all about networking. So keep connected. So thank you very much for joining with us today's interesting session, digital jamming. ඉතින් ඉස්සරහටත් අපි මේ වගේ තවත් session එකක් plan කරන්න සූදානම් කරන්න පොරොන්දු වෙනවා. ඉතින් මේකට කතා කරන්න ගොඩක් දේවල් තියෙන හින්දා. හොඳයි එහෙනම් හැමෝටම සුබ රාත්‍රියක්. අපි ගිහිල්ලා එන්නම්. Say bye to our audience, Radio Suno Lanka. නිරතුරු ඔබ සමගින්